everybody. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're all doing well. Man, cannot believe we've been hanging out for 15 weeks. And to celebrate, we have an absolute legend, diva in the house. That's right, it's true. The one and only Deniece Williams. Deniece in the house. And we're going to get to that very soon. We had incredible conversation. I was able to twist her arm a little bit, get her to sing a little bit. We've got her new single. And so really looking forward to that. But before we do that, I want to do a shout out to my good buddies out in Tokyo. I call them buddies. We're new friends. But I've had a bunch of people message me from Japan saying they're enjoying the show. By the way, if you're digging the show, please click share so we can spread the love, spread the good vibes. Click share so people can see the show. But this one goes out to everyone out there listening in Tokyo. It's track 1 off the new record, and it's called, appropriately, Tokyo Groove. So we're going to get started right here. Come on, y'all, episode 15. Here we go. going to keep it going. We're going old school on this one, all the way back to my first record. It's a tune called I Don't Mind. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Give me some finger snaps on this one. Got a little chill groove for you. That was a 1-2 for y'all. Tokyo Groove and I Don't Mind off of the first record. And as promised, I have another classic unplugged. That's right. We're going to pay homage to the one and only Michael Jackson. We all miss him so much, so many incredible tunes. But this is one of my favorites. And it was actually written by Stevie Wonder. It's called I Can't Help It. Oh, we miss Michael so much, and what a beautiful tune. I can't help it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has just been so much fun, and really appreciate y'all tuning in each week. One more time, if you don't mind, please click share. And also, if you want to help out, and huge thanks to everyone out there that's been so supportive from the very beginning. We appreciate you guys. If you want to be a help to the show, as you can see, we've been improving it all along. We got a third camera today, which I popped in there for a little bit. So PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't want to beat you guys over the head. I want to get straight to our special guest. 4 Grammys, so many hits. Just an undeniable legend. So we're going to get straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Deniece Williams.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Doing very well. How are you?
Good. I don't know if there's enough records behind you, though. You couldn't find any more? You are working it. I love it. You're working it out. Perfect. You're nice enough to come on this week, so I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm a big fan of yours, so.
Oh, wow.
Good.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, awesome. What about you? How's everything going?
Well, like you said, it's been interesting. My last concert was February the 8th.
Okay.
So, we're looking at a new normal, and really, I'm just really trying to adjust to the new normal. No sense in having a pity party.
Yeah.
Myself, this is a good time to get into some things I've been putting off. I've got a couple of book ideas that I started again to work on. I've been working on, I'm producing and I created a theater piece on Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, and Pearl Bailey.
Wow.
So we've been continuing to work on the theater piece. We've interviewed a lot of writers and directors, and we think we have our writers and director, got music supervisor, got a company going after the performance rights for music. And so it's been a time for me to get involved in some other things that I was, didn't have time for because we were always on the road and always doing this. And now there's an opportunity to work on some other stuff, just like you do in your Facebook Facebook Live and all of that stuff. There's other things that we can be doing now besides thinking about what's going on.
I know, right?
Good. I'm not going to complain. I like a lot of the changes, no, but we can still, there's still stuff to do. It's a time to write. Like you said, I've been writing. And I wasn't doing any of that because of the busy, schedule. I do my Facebook Live. Now I'm doing them on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
At 6
Okay.
p.m. And it's just been a joy to hang out with the people. I am invested in a club in Hollywood on Hollywood Boulevard.
Wow.
So we are going to start doing remote concerts, live streaming concerts from the club. So I'll definitely be putting you up.
Oh, wow. It would be my honor. Well, you made me think of something. I had the honor of playing guitar for you on the Dave Koz cruise, and you had just the most hilarious story. I hope you'll share it, if you don't mind sharing it with the audience here, about your experience with George Duke and working on the tune with him. I love that story. Please, if you don't mind, can we hear that one?
I don't mind. And you guys can also go to YouTube. I've got Diva Stories. And one of the stories is, of course, about George Duke and I and how we got to Let's Hear It for the Boy.
Right.
So George and I were in the studio recording, and we had not too long ago did Black Butterfly, and we were still, working to finish up the project. And so I got a call from my managers, and they say, listen, Sony Music, Columbia Sony is doing a soundtrack to this film, and there's one song left, and they want to know if you're interested in going over to the house of the songwriters and listening to the song. You and George go over. I know you're still in the studio, so tell us if you the song. So George and I go over to Dean Pitchford's house and Tom Snow. Dean Pitchford and Tom Snow were the writers. So we go over there, and they start playing it on the piano. And then they give us a tape of the song. So we walk out to the car and George says, we're not doing that song. And I said, George, wait a minute. I said, what do you mean? We're not doing that song. I don't like that song. We're not doing that song. I said, George, it's going to be in a movie. I said, plus, I just read an article and they call me one of the great balladeers of my generation. But I know I can do an up-tempo song. Come on, man, we can do this. We're not doing this song. I said, man. So, you know, I tell people that the man is the head, but the woman is the neck. And she can turn that head any way she wants to when she put her mind to it.
Yep.
So I stopped talking to the head and I went to the neck. I went to George's wife, Corrine. I said, Corrine, George won't do this song with me, and I know it's going to be a hit. I can feel it. I want to do this song, and George won't do it with me. She said, girl, let me handle it. I'll take care of it. 1 week later, honest to goodness, me and George was in the studio recording Let's Hear It for the Boy.
Wow.
And he was pouting the whole time. He made me sing and sing. I said, I don't care. I'm going to sing this song just the way you hear it because we doing this song. And 15 million sales later,
Yeah.
you know, there we were. So when I did my unsung television show, George was one of the people interviewed. So George got on there talking about, I still don't like that song. So I called up George. I said, so you still don't like the song? I said, I'll tell you what. Give me your check.
Oh, right.
Give me your money for producing it. I got plans for that money.
Right.
He did not like that song, but we did it. And, you know, the rest is history. But
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody could have produced that song the way George
It's
not worked.
It's incredible.
It's an incredible production. And I used to tease him. I said, yeah, it's also your biggest seller, huh? But somebody, give me that money.
If I remember correctly, you originally set out going to college, going into nursing. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I wanted to be a nurse. My mom was a nurse's aide. And every Saturday that she worked, when I turned 15, I would go to the hospital with her. And this hospital, I became the first Black candy striper at this hospital in Chicago, Mercy Hospital. And so, you know, just going in the hospital, and I would take the flower cart around and deliver flowers. I would take books around to see if somebody wanted to read. Sometimes I would sneak and sing to them, you know. And so I loved the feeling of being in the hospital and the feeling of helping people. So that, and with my mom, then that, you know, that's what I thought I would do. But I you know, I say a lot of times we have plans and then God has a plan. And so this was the plan for me. And I still feel like I help people through music.
Yeah.
You know, through our music, we give people encouragement. We give advice sometimes, good, bad, or indifferent. And I will never forget, I was playing my first concert in Boston. And I was sitting in the airport on my way back home. And this older man walked up to me. He said, are you that little girl that sings free? And I said, yes, sir, that's my song. What do you know about being free? Look at you. You ain't nothing but a baby. My woman played that song and walked out on me. I said, I couldn't say anything. I said,
Wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're a little girl. What do you know? And I you know what? But what that did for me is ever since then, I try to be careful about what I say. Because people literally take what we say and take it seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the words that come out of our mouth. And so it made me think, you know, be careful. And also, if you say something, you better be able to back it up. I about wet my pants that day in the airport when that guy came up on me because he was angry. He was so angry about what I said in that song. I said,
Wow.
I take full responsibility. What can I tell you? What can I say?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I meant it. I'm sorry.
Wow. Yeah, she took it very literally. Free. She's free now.
That wasn't the only one. That wasn't the only man that told me. About 3 men told me that story. I said, can I give you a hug? I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, we could go, I could keep you all day talking about just all the stories, but I want to make sure to not miss out on talking about, you have a brand new song out, right?
Yes,
You've got this new single, When You Love Somebody. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It was, I wasn't even planning on this song, just happened. I was in LA taking some meetings with my son, Kevin. And he said, Mom, I want to stop by and meet this friend of mine that I went to school with. He's a producer. And I want to talk to him about another friend of mine who's trying to get into music business. So he said, can we stop by the studio? I said, okay. And so at the end of the meeting, Emil said, Miss Williams, I have 2 tracks. Would you just listen to them? And if you hear something, let me know. He play me the first track, nothing. Play me the second track, and all of a sudden, when you love somebody, and I start singing. And he said, he says, I'm gonna put that down. So he put it down, and I'm just singing and humming and, throwing out a couple of lyrics. And I said, oh, that was cute. I said, I like that. I said, okay. He said, okay. He said, I'm gonna work on it. He said, if you send me some lyrics, I'll work on it. So I sent him some lyrics. And about 2 weeks later, he said, I got a demo of the song, but I really want to hear you sing it. So, if you don't mind, the next time you guys come through, if you could sing it. I went in the studio, and there you have it. That's how When You Love Somebody. He played it for me. Wow. I took it. He sent me an MP3 of it. And so I'm with a cousin and her 4 grandkids. And so I said, what do you guys think of the song? So I put the song on. The kids started dancing and the kids started singing. And I said, oh, maybe I got something.
Yeah.
We put out the record and it's doing wonderful. And it's just interesting to see, after almost 5 decades in the business, people still like to hear what I do. I mean, that's a blessing.
Yeah, no, the track is incredible. You were nice enough you actually texted it to me. That's when I first heard it. I was like, man, this is incredible. You still got it. You still got it. It's a really hot track. It's very cool.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's just been fun. And like I said, I never thought I'd be doing this in the first place. So almost 5 decades still in the industry, still on the radio, still coming out with new stuff that people love. I can't express how that feels, and the fact that I've been able to meet so many incredible people like yourself. And folks, I want you guys to know that his wife sings her behind off. That girl is bad. I heard Adam's wife sing and my lip dropped. I mean, it's fantastic. And this is an incredible music duo that we have in you guys, and so blessed to have you and be a part of everything.
You're so sweet. She's definitely my better half, for sure. Well, it looks like you got some family to tend to, but right before you leave, is there any way we could just hear a little something from you?
Oh my gosh. What am I? There's nothing better that I like to do than sitting here curled up next to you, 'cause you love me, baby, just the way I want to be loved. Oh, it's so nice lying here in your arms. Your personality lasts that charm, 'cause you love me. Yes, you do. just the way I want to be loved, the way I want to be loved.
Oh my goodness, Deniece, you are a gem. You are so sweet. Thank you so much for taking the time. Real quick before we get out of here, please let people know where they can find you online, website, social media, etc.
Yep, you can go to Deniece Williams, of course, for the .com for the website, and you can also go to YouTube where I have my diva stories and my Dear Diary stories, and the song can be found on Amazon, Spotify, and all your streaming places. Go and purchase that song because baby needs shoes, not a grandkids running around in they need shoes. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, baby, thank you. Love you guys so much.
Oh, thank you so much for taking the time. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out the new single, and Deniece, really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, it was my pleasure. You have a good one. You take care. See you soon, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right.
And now, please enjoy her new single, When You Love Somebody.
Look at us and how we made it. I'm still catching the vibes like it's the first time. What we got, I wouldn't trade it. We're living out this life, feels so right. Oh, 'cause when you love somebody, life feels like a party. You dance until you just can't dance. I tell you, when you love somebody, represent them proudly and live each moment like the last. Ooh. Photographing every chapter, such a beautiful ride, one day at a time. We're happy ever after, perfectly intertwined, can't deny. Oh, 'cause when you love somebody, life feels like a party. You dance until you just can't dance. I tell you, when you love somebody, represent them proudly and live each moment like the last. Ooh. All I know is that love's a beautiful treasure. Let's take a minute right now, make a toast and celebrate. We've come a long way, we're still here chasing forever. Chasing forever. Oh, 'cause when you love somebody, life feels like a party. And you dance, and you dance, and you dance. Oh, when you love somebody, represent them proudly and live each moment like the last. Ooh. When you love somebody, yeah, drive so hard, yeah. I tell you, when you love somebody, you represent them proudly and live each moment like the last. Ooh.
Oh, yes, When You Love Somebody. She still got it. Deniece Williams. Wasn't that incredible? What a sweetheart. And, she was ready to just go talk all afternoon. But, it was such a blast. So thank you, Deniece. And speaking of divas, I got to bring in another one right here. That's right. It's time for the Cat Cam. Bam. There we go. What's up, Cat?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Looking like a diva over there.
Oh, my goodness.
Got your hat on. Got your
My
shades.
bifocals.
Your bifocal. I was gonna make it sound a little bit more interesting than that, but that's okay. Bifocals. So what's going on? What are the people saying out there?
Well, we have a lot of our friends
Yeah.
that I saw pop in watching. So Wes Bird I saw was watching.
Oh, what's up, Wes? Great
hi,
keyboardist
Wes,
down in
if you're,
ATL.
ATL,
Okay.
if you're still watching, hi. Radio48.com.
Oh, awesome.
They say
All right.
hello. We always see Cecil. Hi, Cecil.
Cecil, don't miss him on Sunday. Great show.
I saw Kendall Dixon.
Okay, what's
he
up?
popped in. And also Rick Marcel.
Rick, what an
Hi,
incredible
Rick.
guitar player, man. And he's on tour. Obviously all the tours are postponed right now, but touring with Kool and the Gang for a while now. Man, legendary stuff. What's up, Rick?
Yes. And then if you were on the Dave Koz cruise, where were we going? I don't even remember.
Oh,
but
gosh.
Rick did like a tribute to
Oh, it
Prince.
was so epic.
It was amazing.
It was epic. Oh, he really embodies Prince vocally and guitar.
Yeah.
Obviously, great guitarist. And so yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's great.
I remember
So
that.
hi, Rick.
What's up, Rick?
Okay, let's see. We have Robert Blick. He is tuning in from Tallahassee, Florida.
Okay, what's up, Florida in the house?
Florida. And then we have, Lauren Erickson.
Okay.
She's watching from Brea. And that's like literally, 15, 20 minutes from where we are.
Okay,
So,
what's up?
hi.
Hey, neighbor. Hey.
And she says, Lori Erickson says, sounding and looking good and
All
love your
right.
shirt.
Thank you. This shirt was given to me by my mother-in-law, so shout out. And I think I wore it. You know, Kat gets on me. She's like, you wore that shirt already. I've only worn this once on AH Live, so this is the second time. So you know, I try to have a circulation. So, but thank you.
And we have Susan Anderson. She's watching from Cape Town, South Africa in the house. She says.
We're going international. Love it. Hello. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Chuck Campbell says
Yeah.
West St. Louis in the house.
Okay.
We have the Browns, as always, watching from South Jersey.
Okay,
Hi.
okay.
Marilyn and Rick they're watching from San Diego.
What's
Hi
up?
guys,
How y'all
are
doing?
you?
What's
Let me
going
see. I
on?
hope I am not missing any of the shout outs from where they're
Oh,
watching.
I missed the Joyce. Joyce asked, did she already miss Love Song? That was last week. So go back and watch episode 14. It's up. It's on my Facebook. Also, by the way, everybody out there, I'm uploading these episodes to YouTube at 1080p. So Facebook kind of compresses everything because we're live to 720. So if you want to see the full HD, you can go back and watch. I'll drop this one up there in a couple hours after we get done. And just go to Adam Holly Official. And I'm putting all the back episodes up there so you can catch up on everything and see it in full HD.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Linda Dickinson, she says, please give a B-Day shout out to Chris Godber.
All right. What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, man. We connected a few years ago. I produced a tune for him, and you know, he's got a lot of great records out. So make sure you check him out. And happy birthday, Chris.
And Margaret Robles says, don't cut your hair, please.
So that the hairs could, you know, you've just lost this battle completely.
I know.
It's just gonna keep getting bigger. I haven't had a haircut since February, so I guess we'll just keep it rolling.
And Diane Barnes. Hi, Diane. She says this was the first time she's listening to the show through her earphones.
Okay.
And she says, wow, love the incredible stereo.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. We work really hard on the sound and the video, and I think I'm gonna have to do a behind the scenes episode because now that we're kind of, you know, it's been this metamorphosis throughout the weeks, but we're kind of settled now on the technology. So I'll have to do a behind the scenes, show you guys what's going on. It's I'm doing the work of like 20 people, so it's kind of crazy, but we're having fun with it.
We have Lynn and Vaughn Stupert. They're watching from
What's
Easton,
up?
Pennsylvania.
What's
Hi,
up,
guys.
Lynn and Vaughn? Appreciate you
Lynn
guys.
and Vaughn.
Make sure you check out Lynn's. She's got a great cookbook, Caribbean
Yes.
food, and check out Vaughn, fantastic saxophonist. We're working on song number 4 now, so look for his next record.
Awesome. You know, I think I'll have to bring Lynn's cookbook on the show next time.
for sure.
Show like it just I haven't made anything from it yet, but everything sounds and looks amazing.
It looks amazing. We're gonna do it. And I'm the resident taster over here.
He's
so
the taster.
So we're gonna work it out.
And the interview with Deniece, which was amazing. I wish we could have
Yeah.
like just listened to her tell stories all day.
Oh gosh, it was incredible. It was incredible. But yeah, that George Duke story is just hilarious, and he's he's like, I don't want to do that song, you know. And then so she went to his wife, and next thing you know, we're in the studio.
Right. So many people were saying that they love the song Free, so many memories.
Yeah.
A few people said Free is one of their favorite songs.
Yeah.
And
how about the new song, When You Love Somebody? It's
yes,
killing,
everyone loved that too. They were saying she sounds just like her old regular
yeah,
self.
she's killing it. Still got it.
Still got it.
Still got it.
When she was doing her a cappella, little bit, Juanita Canley said, "Sang Deniece,"
Yeah.
or "Go Girl," and Beverly Norman said, "Go Girl."
Yeah.
And Juanita Canley also added, "Free is a fabulous song, and no one sings it like Deniece."
Yeah. Well, there you go. There it is.
So many people loved the interview. They loved the new song. They loved the stories. So people love you, Deniece. They're so ready for the new album, the new music.
Definitely. No, it's great stuff. She's still putting out good ones. So, well, I think it's time we got to transition to Ask Adam.
Yes.
And what are the questions out there? What are the people talking about?
The questions, Leone and Lee, hi. She asks, if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Right now it would be getting back on the road, but we got to stay safe. We got to help our fellow man, help our fellow woman. And so right now, the best thing is to stay safe. But that would be the immediate thing, would be to, if we could get back out and do some more shows. But, I feel so fortunate. You never know when you put a record out what's going to happen. And you guys have been so supportive. I'm on album number 3. Each album has just grown. The new one was the #1 selling album in the nation. And I don't say that to try to get kudos. I'm just so grateful and feel so blessed for all the opportunities I've had. And so, the only change is I hope we can keep it pushing and keep the blessings coming. Hope to keep bringing music to you guys and keep it pushing. I feel fortunate.
Yeah. Carla in Denver. Hi, Carla.
What's up, Carla? How you doing?
She says, Adam, what outdoor venue do you dream about playing that you haven't played yet? Red Rocks is beautiful in Colorado.
Oh, you know what? That's so funny because I was going to say that's definitely high on the list. I've been there once before. A good buddy of mine, fellow USC Trojan, Owen Courts, brought me up there to do a masterclass. Long story short, I was at CU Denver doing that clinic, but we went up to Red Rocks and it just, the setting is just incredible. So yeah, that would be really cool. So I think you beat me to the punch. You answered your own question.
Right.
But that would be great. The Greek Theater in LA, I haven't played. That would be really cool. But yeah, Red Rocks is up there. It's gorgeous.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think the last time we were in Denver was, I can't remember, where we were like 10,000 feet above sea level.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did the Winter Park Jazz Festival. Yeah, we
Winter
flew
Park.
into Denver, but then it was maybe, I forget, hour and a half or 2 hour drive. And yeah, we were at 10,000 feet and I had to take a break. In fact, that's kind of ironic. This song that's playing right now, we played it in the show, and I was so tired after it. It was a double bill, me and Marcus Anderson, and I said, Marcus, you got the next one. And I had to go catch my breath, so it was crazy. But yeah, that was gorgeous too.
Yeah, we had flew in to the airport, and then Marcus flew in like around the same time we did. We rented a car and drove literally up the mountain.
Yeah.
And we had some medicine for altitude.
Yeah.
And then Marcus already was congested.
Yeah.
And he said, oh no, this is not going to be good. I'm going to be, at high altitude and then I'm congested. I'm not going to be able to blow my horn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was tricky. And they usually have oxygen at that festival, but they didn't this time.
Yeah.
I could have used some.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was crazy. I just out of my car. I'm not trying to step on your toes, Kat.
Yes.
But I did see a good question here from Stephanie Valentine. Are there other musicians in your family? And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I don't have musicians. I just, for whatever reason, I just always want to play the guitar. But you have a musical family, definitely.
I do have a musical family.
Yeah.
Actually, my mom, when she was in high school, she and my uncle, they had a band and they would perform everywhere. They had, like local shows kind of similar to American Idol, but like back in the day. And they would do that. And they would perform at like people's birthday parties and stuff like that. And just, family history of singing in church and school and theater. So
when we met, your whole family was the choir, basically. So a bunch of talent over there on my side, a bunch of appreciators of music, and my parents were super supportive, taking me to all these music lessons and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of picked it up. So yeah.
Linda Dick. No, sorry. Candace Jackson. She says, do you feel like you are more creative with all the extra time that you have now?
Definitely. As you know, all the tours are postponed. Also, I teach at a couple colleges. That's all been off. So I've just been in the studio. This is the studio right behind me. I've been in the studio nonstop, and I've already got, I would say, at least 6 songs for my next record, which will come out probably mid to late of next year. But I'm doing a ton of producing, just having a blast, and just in the last few days finished a song for Blake Aaron's next record, 2 songs for Jeff Ryan's next record, and working with a bunch of other people. There's just too many to mention, but they're all so talented. You're gonna hear from one of them, Tony Craddock, here in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have him come on and do his new single. So to answer your question, yes, it's been an incredible time of creativity, and I'm in the studio. Well, Kat has to drag me out. She's like, all right, that's enough, because I get up early every day, 6 a.m., 5:30, hit the studio, and then I'll work until about 6 p.m. And so as wild and crazy as these times are, I do feel fortunate to be busy, and then it's more time for family, and we have dinner with each other each night, and been having game nights and whatnot. So yeah, so it's been an adjustment, but I feel fortunate.
And someone had asked me, I believe it was LaRonda.
Yeah.
And she asked, what gourmet meal was I going to make for 4th of July?
Oh, right.
4th of July was a long time ago.
Yeah.
When you asked, I did not know. And then last week, we forgot to address it, but I made tacos.
Yeah.
Some homemade street tacos. We had shrimp tacos, and then Adam had some steak in his.
Yeah.
And I made like a homemade coleslaw with a spicy dressing to put on the top and some lime, and it was amazing.
And she makes her own shells from scratch, frying up the tortilla in the pan, and it's so good. It's so good. I think I had 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Oh, it was so good. Ooh, she'd be throwing down. She'd be throwing down. And we just had a whole feast this weekend. We went to our favorite Italian market and got some Italian wares, and it was so good.
And I made pizza, some homemade pizza.
Yeah,
so
Napoli style. Good. Yeah. So
I think I just saw Brian Culberson pop up.
All right,
Brian.
what's up, Brian? Man, he's got an incredible show. I'm sure you know, because it's doing great. But check him out on Fridays. What's up, Brian?
I think that's it for all the Ask Adam questions.
Okay, awesome, Kat. Well, and the other thing we wanted to mention, Kat put up a post this morning, and I saw a few people ask in the comments about Kat's mom, my mother-in-law. And so, yeah, we did have a scare yesterday, and that's putting it mildly. She has pneumonia and is being tested for COVID, but we think that she probably has it. So I think she's watching right now. We want you to get better soon. We call her Grammy, and we miss you. And we just ask everyone out there to just collectively just pray for us, pray for Grammy. You see her pop up in the comments all the time, and obviously we miss her and love her and want her to get better soon. And I don't know if you want to elaborate at all, but we just need your prayers so much out there.
Yeah, we do need your prayers. I just want to really stress on how serious this is. My mom, just like our family, we took it extremely serious from the get-go. My mom was very diligent and just careful, and it was a household member in her household that wasn't taking it seriously and brought it into the house, and everyone in the home got infected, and she has the worst bout about it, and she had to be rushed to the hospital yesterday, and her minimum time stay there is 2 weeks. It could be more, but I'm believing in prayer and in God that he's going to recover her. She's going to come home very soon. Something that a lot of people don't know with COVID survivors, when you're done with it, you still have a long time to recover. So it's not, you get done with the symptoms and everything's done. There's issues with your blood from COVID. There's tears and damaging to your lungs, the lining of your lungs with COVID, other issues. So it's something that you deal with for a little while, even after the initial symptoms have gone down. So please wear a mask. Please take this seriously, even if you feel like you're not afraid for yourself that you'll get sick. But just be respectful and not be selfish to people around you who may get sick, or whoever they're going home to will get sick, because it's not a game and things are not getting better. I don't know what you're watching on the news or what you see on social media, but I was at the emergency room yesterday in the parking lot for 3 hours, trying to make sure my mom was okay. And she still today, it's almost been 48 hours, and she does not have her own hospital room because the COVID unit is completely full. So she's just in an isolation area. She says she's comfortable, but they're just trying to stash people in any place that they can because hospitals are at capacity. So just please keep that in mind. Please keep her in your prayers. We're staying very strong and prayerful here at home. The hardest thing is the unknown. It's not something that you send someone to the hospital and they're going to take this shot and they'll be better. And, we can't be there with her, but she's not alone because she has the Lord and she's able to have her cell phone. So we've been texting with her and getting updates, not only from her doctors, but from her. So we're just trying to stay positive. But again, please, please, please tell everyone, even yourself, your young family and friends, just tell them, please social distance, wear a mask, wash your hands. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah. So we're praying for you, Grammy. We miss you. We want you back soon. And but she sent a message just a few hours ago saying the show must go on. So
yes.
that's why we're here. She's such a huge supportive of the arts and of us and of me and she's at so many shows. And every time you see me and Kat on the road, she's watching our son Adam Jr. So we want you back soon. And so thanks so much, Kat, for hanging in there and coming through on the show. I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. And but please have Grammy in your prayers for us. All right.
Yes.
So, thank you, Kat.
Thanks, guys.
So I'm gonna do a tune for you guys right now, and this goes out to Grammy. This is a tune she always requests. Always told me I needed to record, and so I finally did. And you've heard me play it before, but it's dedicated to Grammy tonight, and it's a tune called Rain. That goes out to you, Grammy. We really hope you feel better soon. We miss you. Get back soon. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to about do it for today. But I do want to let you know that we've got a very special guest next week. And it's the one and only Julian Vaughn, incredible bassist. And we had a lot of fun on my second record playing a tune by the name of Traveling Mood. So please tune in next week for that. And to finish up the month, we have the fantastic gospel singer Crystal Lewis. And we've also got somebody that I produced. His new single just came out, Tony Craddock Jr. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Please pray. We need your thoughts and prayers. I'll put it up if you want to help out the show. And we hope to see you all next week. Thanks so much.